Hello to everyone at the 2020 FedTalks. Thank you for having me with you today virtually. I started my career as a tech entrepreneur, and I know how transformative technology is and will continue to be. Now more than ever, we're really seeing the critical role technology plays in our daily lives. Whether it's telehealth, not just during the global pandemic, but making sure that that's available going forward, boosting our contract tracing efforts, our work with Google and Apple on the app, conducting business remotely, even communicating with our loved ones and our families. One of my main goals as governor has been to ingrain technology into the very DNA of state government. That makes government more efficient, saves taxpayer money, and makes us more effective in providing consumers the services that they need. Since taking office, we've taken a number of steps to really help make Colorado a model nationally for how government can better utilize technology to serve customers. In fact, we've created a digital dashboard that tracks our goals and holds us accountable for showing our progress on technological innovation to improve our efficiency, providing transparency to any Coloradan, very easy to use, interactive website. Last year, we launched something that's very exciting, Colorado Digital Services, that is basically folks who've been in the private sector, top technologists from diverse backgrounds, and say, you know what, why don't you do a tour of service in the public sector? Come for 6 months or a year, sabbatical, if you will, from your high-powered job as a programmer, developer, a manager, and come help make a difference to improve services and efficiency for our great state of Colorado. And you know what? The Colorado Digital Service has played a really important role in the COVID-19 response. They helped our Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment develop contract tracing, disease reporting, analytical information to make decisions on. They utilize user-centered design to make sure technology and services are easily used by Coloradans of various degrees of technical aptitude. They also worked with the Colorado Department of Labor and Employment to make sure that we're using the right technology to get the dollars out the door from the federal government for people that are temporarily unemployed and others. And we were proud that Colorado was actually recognized as one of the best states in the nation in distributing benefits. We also launched the My Colorado app last year to provide secure and convenient access to state services. The goal is to really help make sure that you can have a virtual transaction with the state, like renewing your driver's license, utilizing a number of other DMV services. And kind of the capstone of that is that Coloradans can now use the digital ID, which is a contactless ID option, particularly useful during the pandemic. But when we sort of came up with it, the pandemic hadn't started yet. Basically, you can show your driver's license on your digital device, and that can be valid to be carded at a bar or for law enforcement purposes. And we're really exciting to encourage widespread adoption of the Colorado Digital ID as less and less people carry wallets around, physical wallets. They're moving virtual. Cash moving virtual. That's not us. That's happening outside of us. But then the state ID piece, making sure that that's virtual as well. Throughout this pandemic, telemedicine has been a tool that helps bridge the gap for many Coloradans. It helps break down geographic barriers to access to the best healthcare no matter where you live. Behavioral health access, a lot of that's gone virtual using technology, people dealing with anxiety, depression. And there's a lot of uncertainty out there, and that's made the need more than ever for a lot of these services. As we've adapted to life during the pandemic, we've really incorporated technology into every way we live in so many new and different ways. Frankly, I don't know where we'd be without it. Technology is a powerful tool that's helping us respond to an unprecedented global health crisis and global economic crisis. Thank you for having me here today, and thank you for all your work.